bring you indie music. You know what it is, and music resources.
You know, it's dope.
Hi, I'm Steve Lane, and welcome to Artist Global Stage.
And I'm Wilina Rodriguez.
I want to say a shout out to the Rhythm of Africa for having us here today. And Wilina, guess who we have today? Yeah, a special guest that I'm excited to announce. And this lady here has crossed over to many, many charts. She's impacted the world with her music. She's put people on a dance floor. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how ecstatic I am having her here. And without further ado, I want to welcome Miss JC Lott to our platform.
Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely. So, Miss JC, tell us a little bit about yourself.
How far back?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I've been singing reggae and writing for many years. I started actually from 1980. That was when my first single was released in Jamaica and topped all the charts there. Then glossed over and became very popular amongst West Indians worldwide, but also became a platinum disc in the Netherlands. So that was a great start for me, you know, completely unexpected. And because I had no plan to become a singer. I just liked singing. That was never a premier idea for me. I was more into arts and crafts and drama. But with that start, it was encouraging and it made me think I should continue with it.
That's right. So, did you get started in UK or you started in Jamaica?
In Jamaica.
Jamaica. Okay. Excellent.
And you were born in Britain, right?
Born in London to a Hagen father. Oh, like this one.
Oh, wow, that's nice. And you were born in Britain, so at what age did you get to go to Jamaica?
So my dad was Jamaican. My parents split when I was 3, and I stayed with him in London. And eventually when I hit 10, he said, we're going to Jamaica on holiday. And I was very excited. Took me there, left me with his family in Jamaica, and he went back to England. And I was devastated. How could my dad leave me?
All right. But as a child, we don't understand these things that are...
But you know, he had reasons for making that choice. And at first I was resentful, but eventually I grew to love Jamaica and Jamaican culture, and I identify as a Jamaican. So
your father's Jamaican, right?
yes,
Okay.
was.
Oh, and so your dad passed away a while ago. Okay. So let me ask you, so Someone Loves You, Honey became the best-selling single in 1982 in the Netherlands. Did you write that song?
No, that's a cover song written by Don Devaney, an American writer.
So the record company brought the producer to you. How did that come about? How did that song come about?
My partner, at the time he was my boyfriend, he's now my manager and husband of many years. But at the time he was interested in songwriting, but couldn't sing. And he heard me singing and thought, she can sing my songs I've written. So we put them on audio cassettes. I think people use those. Right.
Yeah.
So we put these songs on audio cassette. I put some harmonies on the songs. And we thought, well, we're equipped now. We're going to shop these in the music industry. Of course, we didn't have very many connections, but we, eventually it went from hand to hand, and it ended up at a studio in Kingston called Joe Gibbs Studio.
Yes.
And Joe Gibbs' right-hand man was Errol Thompson. He was the chief engineer and involved in production. And he got the cassette. They took it from us and they said, all right, come back next week and we'll let you know what we think. And that went on for months, and there were lots of hopefuls always waiting in that yard to be scene and get a chance to, yeah, we can sing, you know. And
Right.
so eventually our time came and Errol came up to me with the cassettes and he said, so sing one of these cassettes. And I said, well, that's me.
So you heard the demo and he's like, I love this
Oh,
demo.
yes, but he was more interested in the voice, which wasn't our intention.
Right.
But anyway, so that's what gave him the idea to present me with this Someone Loves You Honey, which was already popular in Jamaica, sung by Charlie Pride. So
he just come on, brighten it up.
So we did a reggae version because Charlie Pride, it was a country and western version, and we did a reggae version and had no expectations. I mean, as I said, I had no, that I wasn't thinking of it being a career. So I was just going along with it. Okay, they want me to sing, I'll just sing this.
But that song crossed over. It tried. Yeah. That's a big song.
It became big. I mean, it's still
big. People still love it. I still listen to it. And people still play that at parties and still dance to it. Yeah.
And now I've got grandmothers and grandchildren coming to tell me that, my grandmother, that's your song and these dances to it and all this. It's just,
And it earned you a gold and a platinum record.
yes.
Wow, that's amazing. You mind telling us a little bit about like how it felt for you to win those records?
Yes, at the time, I was very inexperienced, I say, and my partner also, we were both inexperienced. We had no expectations, so it took us by surprise. And I remember people saying, okay, now you've got this big hit, you're gonna go out there and be a star. People were saying, what's your act? And I'm like, my act? I don't know.
So you had to put a show together.
So we had to come up with something, and decide what look do you want? I don't know. I have to think.
So you had to go through wardrobe,
Yeah,
rehearsal.
I like to look on stage, and I remember, without any experience, not knowing how to handle a stage. And I remember my same partner, Errol, saying to me, you've got to do something. Don't just stand there, shake your head, do something. So it was kind of like that, But it was a learning, process I went through.
Then you figured out this is what I want to do. This is really what I want. Okay.
Well, so fame pretty much hit for you and you were not ready.
Yes,
you were not looking for it.
That's right.
You just found you.
And that's exactly it. Yeah.
So Telephone Love, one of my really favorite songs. This is one of the first dancehall reggae track for shuffle rap that crossed over to R&B. Hip hop artists in the United States, topping the urban charts in New York City, and just crossed over to R&B and hip hop artists in the United States. How did you feel about that when that happened?
That was exciting as well. And again, for me, unexpected. I remember at the time I was working with Gussie Clark of Music Works Spain, and we had already done one project, done an album called I Believe in You. Bob Andy had written title track, and it was a well-produced album. But I felt the songs were all like of a package, very sentimental. And there was something in me that wanted to do something with a bit more edge. So I said to Gussie, can we do something with a bit more dancehall flavor? And he didn't see me in that light. But he told his writers that, I wanted to do something a bit more urban. And so they started to come up with something. And they gave me the seed of Telephone Love, and one day I was at the studio and they said, we've got this much, of this song, and they sang it to me, just a little part. They said, go around the mic and let's hear how we sound on it. I said, but it's not finished. No, but we just want to hear how we sound on it. So then I tried it out, and it wasn't the direction I was thinking of, but Errol spotted it right away and said, yeah.
Well, turned that experiment. Well, that was
That's
an hit.
And it did take up.
The radio still plays that song. Still hear it on the radio. Every time it comes on, I'm like, okay, time to dance. Time to get though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How does it feel for you when you're hearing in the radio?
I've got used to hearing on radio.
Or is that used to?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's still a thrill, that people enjoy it to this day. These songs are like 46 years old and 36 or something like that years old. So
it's a legacy.
yes, so it feels good to know that people appreciate some songs that are that old. But there's also that need to be appreciated for newer material that I have been making through the years,
Yeah.
Because I'm still ratty, still.
Yeah, he's never stopped writing.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As an artist, a songwriter, you continue to write every day.
Not that.
But when you're up, you're down. When you're down, you're writing.
Yeah, it's really where the guess experiences. It's sometimes it pulls something out.
Yeah.
And so yes, I'm continually writing. So I've got 14 albums and
14. Yeah, 14.
yes, and so many singles, but most people don't know of the material. So any chance I get, I'm trying to introduce them. And if you check my YouTube channel, JC Lodge Music, you can get a chance to hear some of these other songs.
I did for the past 2 weeks. I've been listening to JC.
Thank you.
Yeah, he had a few other artists I've been listening to as well. Yeah.
Because that's what artists want. That we want people to appreciate what we created, but they're not just stuck in the past.
Yes. So one thing that our audience probably don't know is that you're an accomplished painter.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. And you acted in several productions.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. Okay.
Back in Jamaica.
So is painting your first love or music?
Music.
Yeah, I go where you see why. It's only your song. Yeah. Okay.
There's another one of your songs that's also a big hit, and it is called More Than I Can Say. Who wrote that song?
That was written by Leo Sayer. And
Another favorite song of mine.
And how did you get involved in that project? Like, did he approach you, say, "Hey, I'm gonna write you a song," or?
No, I don't think most Jamaican artists are not approached by the songwriter of the song and recovery. It's more a local producer suggests it to you, because I think it could have been Willie Lindo, a famous Jamaican producer, that suggested that song. I'm not sure. I don't remember who suggested it. But back in the day when I got into the industry, producers were more used to suggesting songs for, especially for female artists, to cover. That was more the norm than to expect us to write. But over the years, I started to do my own writing because I had things I wanted to express. Exactly. And now I just love songwriting so much that that's what I want to project. So when people suggest a song to cover, I'm like, yeah, I could. It's a good song to cover, but I've got some originals here that I'd like you to hear.
So how often are you writing? I mean, are you doing it every day?
No, not every day. It has to be inspired by something, yeah. Sometimes a producer will send us some rhythms, and when I listen to them, I like, yeah, I'm feeling that. And it brings something out,
Do you have a special place you go to when you write music?
Mostly at the sink, in the kitchen. Yeah, there's some people go to the beach. Water.
Some people go to the beach.
I need to go out. I like to be in my own little tiny space. I don't need open air. I like to be enclosed, because then I can really focus. And there's something about the running water and just doing something mundane.
I can contest, because when I'm washing dishes, I'm watching the news. I'm multitasking, so I can understand that an idea will pop up. I'm like, wait a minute, I got write it down. Yes. You watch my hands, so I can contest.
Yeah, I got it in my phone.
Okay.
Any little idea I get, because the lyrics usually come with the melody.
Yes.
And I just need a title, and then that will lead me down a path.
So you're looking to release any new singles?
Oh, yes. So we're always got something new. Our latest one is called The Right.
The Right.
Yes.
Remember that we had is it out yet? That's the
It is out. It's really.
When did that one release?
About 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Okay.
So we've been saying that things like touching, holding, caressing, they have the right to choose who does that to them. That's what it's about.
Excellent. Well, what I really want to talk about right now, it is a song that's dear to my heart. Have a Little Faith.
Yes.
Yes. It's a wonderful project, because I'm highly involved in that. Let me tell you how we actually, Willie and I connected. So when Melissa hit, I called Will the next day and I said, Willie, something's just burning my heart. I want to get back to my people. Somehow, so I want to get back. Let's release a song. It's like, we don't talk about you have a song. I said, well, you have a song. I said, I have a song. Or send it to you right now. It was an R&B version. That song wasn't reggae.
Yes, he sent that to me as well, yeah.
And then I heard it, I was like, whoa, this is the song. This is the song. And then 2 weeks later, Willie came back with the track Party of Me, the reggae version. I thought it was going to take maybe a month or two.
No, he was too.
He told me just later, he's like, Steve, I got the track out, but wait, money. Yeah, the track. I listened to it, I'm like, whoa. And then a week or two later, everything just blew. The artist came in. I was like, wait, how you get JC Lodge? How you get Jim Myers? How you get this person? How you get them so fast?
Yeah.
I said, well, what are you doing? So I was like, wow, I was amazed and happy that all the artists that are part. Yeah. So how did you feel when you heard the song? How did that inspire you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I was actually, when Billy called me, I was in the middle of writing my own song for the cause. My song's called Better Days. And I said to him, oh, you're calling me about a song? And I'm in the middle of writing my own for that cause. He said, yeah, but we'd love you to be involved, and we've got this person, that person, and so forth. I said, well, yeah, let's hear it. And he sent me both versions, the original version you mentioned and the reggae flavor. And the words were just inspiring, and the whole, the fact that it would be raising funds to help Jamaica, of course.
Absolutely.
We want to do that.
Yeah, that's those are one of the things that Willie and I talked about, because I said, Willie, we need to get this money back, the royalties back to Jamaica. How can we do it? So we were looking at 2 charities, and then we decided to partner with GEM, Global Empowerment Mission, and they decided to partner, come in and help us as well. And I'm like, this is perfect. So all proceeds and anything that we generate, royalties, are going directly to GEM. So we're really asking everyone to really stream the song, share it, do what you can, because everything's going right to GEM to go back to Jamaica.
That's right. It's not a hard job. It's not a hard job. It's a great song.
Yeah. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell everybody, just stream it now. Here's a song.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, that song, I was going through something maybe a month ago. And no one knows when I go through. I won't tell people anything. And I listened to that song probably 25, 30 times. I listened to that song maybe 5, 10 times during the day. And when I listened to it, I was like, oh my God, this song really is impacting me. Yeah. And it made me not to give up. Right. It inspired me. Yes. That's what that song did.
That's the whole point of
that song. Yeah. So I'm thinking, if this song doesn't inspire me like that, can you imagine what it's going to do for the people of Jamaica and anyone around the world? So this is why I'm so keen on pushing the song, expressing how I feel about the song, and what we need to do for people to listen to the song, because it's a bit afterward.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's great that it's coming when, in media, the effects, the after effects of Hurricane Melissa died down somewhat, but people are still in news, down. Yeah. So it's good that, you're coming up with this project now that will carry on, drawing attention to this cause and helping people that need help.
Yeah, there's so many people in Jamaica right now that they don't have insurance. Who have insurance in Jamaica? Not a lot of people.
Most people in Jamaica are poor.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, so those are the people that I was really thinking about. How can we get back? Because I was even thinking about maybe I should pack up barrels of stuff and just bring it down there. But I'm thinking I need to make a bigger impact. And when I spoke to Willie, it was like desperate for us to do this. And I tell Will, you need a song. So I have a song, will you be? I was like, it's perfect. Yeah. So here we are.
It was perfect.
It was a perfect song. So let me ask you, so what can we expect from you? What can your fans expect from you this year?
More. I'm always working on this production, whether it's our own, Errol and myself, or I work with other producers. We're just constantly wanting to put material out because that's our passion. So, and we always make sure it's of a certain standard. I'm not interested in what was that divvy stuff. It's got to have quality. So we will continue to put out good quality and market it to our best ability, and hope that people will hear them and enjoy them or be inspired by what they put out.
I'm sure they will. Now, do you have a music video couple to get out?
Yes, there is a video for them, right? And we also have a children's project called Six.
Tell us about that.
Yes. Years ago, when we were living in Jamaica, after I had my daughter, I found that there were lots of little things she wasn't picking up on as quickly as I wanted. I was a first-time mom.
And you're a teacher too, still as watching.
No, not for that time. But, I had this little girl, and she's butting into conversations and, not waiting her turn and, forgetting to say please and things like that. So I started coming up with these little songs to teach her things, because I realized that children learn better through melodies, little hooky things, So I started doing that, and Errol said to me, but these things sound good enough that other parents would be able to use them, you really should focus on doing that. So we ended up with 3 albums of children's educational songs, but done in a fun style. It's not, a lot of children's music has a very, not a very professional sounding backing, but we made our backing like adult music and in all different genres. And it was so appreciated that the Minister of Education at the time asked if he could place them in every basic school on the island. So that was a big honor for us. And then eventually TVJ, one of our national stations, Television Jamaica, invited us to produce a children's educational TV show. And we did that.
When did that come out?
That was 2000.
Nice. And it's on the internet, right?
You might find a few of the video clips on YouTube, but we are actually revisiting now. We need to have meetings with TVJ because they've got the material and we'd like to relaunch. So that's what we're in the process of looking
want to hear
at.
that. Want to hear it. We relaunch it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I want to hear the kids song.
Yeah.
I love kids.
Yes. Me too. Me too.
Okay, so we're gonna go into your performance at the Rhythm of Africa. So let's just tell us just a little bit about the performance that you're gonna do there.
Well, I'll be doing the songs that people love from me, and bringing back that nostalgic feeling for them, and throwing in some new stuff as well.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go into it.
Oh, where's the drums?
Jamaica, yeah, land of sky, sea, and beautiful mountains. Mountains that speak to you, mountains of poetry, mountains of creation, mountains of peacefulness. Jamaica, a blessed land of people.
In someone's life, you can touch a heart and hidden deep inside. You can make the impossible be so right. Gotta have faith. We're gonna have some faith. We gotta have a little faith. Oh my, gotta have some faith. Alright, have a little faith. Have a little faith. Listen. You can make the light in someone's darkest night. You can be the light. You can turn a baby's cry into a smile. You can be a blessing of the sunshine so bright. Have faith. Yeah. A little faith. You got to have faith. Yeah. It'll be alright. Have a little faith. We've come so far. Return but now. We've been through good and bad. So far, ooh, somehow we've made it, and we know how. alright. Yes, it will. Turn to somebody to help me.
Are you ready for it? Not bad. In the Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. It was a pleasure for me to be here with you. Thank you.
So, JC, it was a pleasure to have you here. Now, tell all of our viewers where they can find you on our social media.
Well, you can find me on Facebook, JC Lodge. Instagram is JC Lodge Official. And my channel on YouTube, it's JC Lodge Music.
I'll be linking that.
Yes, please do.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Absolutely. So I'd like to thank JC Lodge and our sponsor, the Hard Rock Cafe based out of Miami, and Digital One Media Services for their sponsorship. And if you would like to be on the Artist Global stage and also be on the top 5 Artist Countdown, please send your submission to submission@artistglobalstage.com. And thank you, JC, for being here.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
Absolutely. Thank you.